What's going on, everybody? This is John Jank Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Youngstown State Dynasty here on MVP Baseball 07. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up this regular season, man. We got some important games, man. We might be in danger of missing the postseason tournament within conference play. I'm not too terribly sure. I don't want to find out. I want to get us out of that 9th spot, that last place spot that we are currently in as of right now, and it's not looking good for us. We're 12-27 overall. We're 3-12 in conference play at the moment, so we have some serious work that we need to do if we want to make sure that we do have a postseason. And these next up, we have 8 games left, and we are going to play 2 of them against Craigton. Now Craigton, they are also 8th. We got a home game against these guys. So that being said, man, we just got to come out here. We have to take care of business, plain and simple. We'll see if we have what it takes to get the job done. But in the meantime, I hope you are ready for today's Youngstown State episode, man. If you are, make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you do happen to be brand new. And with that, I will see you guys on the field, taking on the Craigton Blue Jays. Let's get it done. Alright, boys, so we are out here in our home stadium, Eastwood Park, man. We got some work to do. Our season essentially on the line in the last month of May. I mean, you already know what time it is, man. If we don't even make the conference playoffs, and we don't even have a prayer in terms of making it to the NCAA regionals, our first NCAA regional, by the way, first one since 2014. So we're coming up on a 8-year drought, and that is not how I want to get things going, man. We give up a 2-run shot right off the get-go, and that was a no-doubter too, man. I was hoping I could maybe rob something at the wall or something like that, but that did not happen. He hit that thing 368 feet. It's a home run, and Stan Helm raises his batting average all the way up to 327. So a few batters later, we got Tony St. Julian, got a couple of outs here, so just really trying to get out of this first inning without giving up anything else. And Petty John, man, is going to get that ground out and going to get a clean throw over to first place. And not to mention, does so without hurting himself. That's the most important thing, man. I feel like the last time that he hit a grounder, or at least fielded a ground ball in gameplay, he ended up fracturing his leg somehow. I mean, my man was really down horrendous. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it is what it is. So we're down 2-0. Offense starting off cold, man. And of course, we give up yet another home run, man. Like, you cannot make this up for me right now, man. We are down horrendous as of right now, man. So, and look, it's Stan Helm again. He hits another home run on us. Hits it even farther than the last one. That ends up going 410 feet. So we are now down 3-0 as we are trying, once again, making sure no more damage is done. But Bynum is going to field the ground ball, and we will end up getting that third out. So no more damage ending up being done. Bynum actually doing a decent little job of fielding that ground ball. Oh, but boy, oh boy, are we struggling quite a bit right now. 3-0 is our score, and we only got 1 hit to our name. And I'm hoping that it gets a little bit better, but we're gonna jump through to another couple of innings, top of the 5th inning, and yeah, we still haven't scored any runs yet, so we're relying on our offense, and we are just getting absolutely crushed today. Like, it's not even like Creighton is like dinking and dunking, hitting us with 1,000 cuts or anything like that. No, they are doing all of their work by the home run ball. I don't recall them scoring a single run through courtesy of that home run ball. So Jim Casse, he hits a home run for Creighton. It extends the lead to a 5-0 lead, mainly because we did end up seeing, another 2-run shot being hit on us. That does end up being Petty John's final inning of play. He's going to end up giving 5 runs over the course of 5 innings. So our bullpen goes to work here, and our bullpen was doing good, at least for the first couple of innings, but hey, you guessed it, man. We give up yet another home run. And it's not even like I said, Crane's not hurt. Take away the home runs, like, we are still very much in this game. Like, the home run ball has certainly been the difference. We've been playing solid defense, with the exception of maybe like one error given up as a result of some bad play. I mean, we're a bad team, man. We are certainly a bad team. There is really just no denying that whatsoever. We end up going down 6-0, and that might very well end up being the final score, although we'll see what Chad Kimbrell has something to do with it. He has solid batting numbers, but we make contact on the baseball, and it's going to be a weak grounder over to the second baseman, and that is going to wrap things up. We give up. We get shut out here, man. We get shut out once again, and this might take out of conference contention as we lose another one by the score of 6-0. So, rough day for us at the office, man, as we get shut out again, man. We got shut out 6-0. I don't know what it is. We're getting hits, or we're making contact with the baseball at the very least, and even with the Blue Jays today, all of their hits came off of home runs. That's where it all came from. We could not do anything else with it. We did not get a single strikeout today, and what's really holding us back is our offense. Our offense is it's straight up, it's not good. Actually, it is very much terrible. We end up striking out 11 times, but the 20 times that we put the ball in play, we only got 2 hits out of it. So even taking that out of the equation, we just couldn't get anything going today. And I mean, our defense and our pitching, they can only do so much. So Petty John is going to be given his 3rd loss of the season. He falls to 0-3, and we drop yet another game here in our baseball season, man. So we jump right into the off season, at least, checking in on how the off season is going for the football program as of right now. And one of the unique things about NCAA 06 is we got to go in, we got to set a budget. Now, that being said, one of the things that we do have going on right now is that we don't have as much, in terms of scholarships as some of these other programs, because we're under a 2-year probation. So one of the things that we are going to do to try to offset that, we're going to try to put a little bit more into recruiting and discipline, and a little less emphasis on training, so that, the guys that we can bring in, we make sure that they are one of the best high quality guys that we can possibly bring in for our football program. And it will be important as well to bring in some of these quality players, as we are losing Adam Hayden. He was a huge piece for our offense, especially when we played with him in gameplay. He ended up with almost 1,300 yards rushing, 13 touchdowns, also chipped in with 13 catches for 186 yards. But the dude was a bad man. He was not to be messed with. We are also going to lose Perry Furman to graduation as well. He ended up with some carries, but he was mainly a blocker for us in our offense that we do have to work with. And not to mention losing 2 first-team all-conference offensive linemen. That is not going to help the cause whatsoever. Apex Florals is also going to be graduating from the football program. We'll see him a little bit here in baseball potentially, as we are starting to wrap up the baseball season here, man. So, I mean, we're losing some key guys, and it's going to be important that we bring in more players in order to, put a lot of quality players in our lineup for this upcoming season. I can expect a decent number of freshmen, depending on how many we get, to step in right away in starting roles. But listen, with the 2-year probation, which I thought it would start with the beginning of year 2, but it started to go down here, man. So we end up with only 15 scholarships for this particular offseason, but we certainly made the most of them. We end up signing 1 5-star, 5 4-stars, and 6 3-stars. So despite the fact that we only signed 13 players, we still managed to turn in a top 25 class in all of this. Austin Douglas, he was one of the best quarterbacks in America, the number 2 quarterback in his class. He ends up signing with us Also managed to get guys like Jamal Whitfield. They'll make a good 1-2 duo, and then Adam Reed will also be there at that free safety position. So really good class here. We'll go ahead and check out our class in general, man, to see what our class did end up looking like. We go ahead and view the signings for us, man. So this is what we ended up with rocking with. Like I said, got Adam Reed, who was a JUCO player, but he is a 4-star, so I'm excited for that. Nick Reeds, who we did end up getting in the in the middle of the season, as well as same thing for Randy Sutton. Adding on to that offensive line, though, we do have Damian Thomas. He's a 4-star from Mississippi. He's the 11th ranked tackle in this recruiting class. And we got a few other guys such as Michael Blount at fullback, Lee Richardson, who will start right away at kicker, Brian Brooks, who is a 3-star linebacker, Kyle Bennett, who probably will step in as a backup running back right away, Ryan Ellis, also a 3-star, so him and Michael Blount will compete for the starting job. Mark Johnson, who will be our backup quarterback here. I would imagine not even the best quarterback in our class, but we need a second quarterback. And we do end up signing Joe Campbell. He is our only 2-star player. Of course, none of these guys will end up being cut because we will be nowhere close to the 70 guys maximum. We'll probably end up with around 45 to 48 guys, I'm guessing, just off the top of my head. So we're closing in on really our final game of the season, and things have not gotten much better, man. We are now 5-17 in conference play. We are 14-32 overall. So we are just down horrendous, right? But we do at least, we win a couple of games at least. We win one game against Southern Illinois, who is considered the best team in the conference. They have the best record in conference play. And we do also get a win against Wichita State as well. So we at least, pick up a couple wins here or there, but we are going to be confirmed in last place. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and I'm actually going to go ahead and coach this game this time around, since this game right here is going to have absolutely zero effect on the final stats for us. So we'll see what we can do, see if we can put a little bit offense out on the board, and see if we can, at least finish the year on the high note. I doubt we go ahead and go to our conference tournament. I don't think we deserve it, to be honest with you guys. But I mean, we're playing tough, right? We are still in this thing. We are, up one. We're down 1-0, but it's still a close game, right? We're hanging tough with these guys. But that being said, we got to get some offense going, man. Somebody has to do something, right? We got runners in scoring possession. We'll see if Jacob Langford can bring him home, and well, he doesn't necessarily do that. We get the bases loaded, but we'll see if Owen Smith can bring us something, and we get a run on board finally, man. We have really struggled with offense in games that I have played or simulated, and now we got a chance to take the lead. And look at this, yet another single. We're actually leading, you guys. We are getting runs, and we get another run. We score 4 runs in a game, you guys. This is absolutely fantastic, man. You absolutely love to see it. We got to see, though, if we can take care of business, though. Although Wichita State, man, they are going to fight back. We are now only up 4-2. But we still got a lead. But they are chipping at it slowly but surely as we go, like a 1-2-3 inning. Got that going. And now we'll see if Brothel can at least finish the 5th inning strong, which he does. He does at least do that. I might go ahead and try to go about bringing in a new pitcher in when we are up to bat next. But we get a couple more runs in. We are out here with a 6-2 lead as of right now. At this point, I am going to go ahead and make a substitution to see who we have available. Want to go with like we'll bring in our long reliever, Apex Florals. Show him a little bit of love here, man. We'll see what he can do. He gets the first out and gets a double play. So Apex Florals gets the, gets a double play, has a clean inning, and we still hang on to that 6-2 lead. But Apex Florals in the 7th inning gives up a home run and a double as well. And now that tying run is now all of a sudden at second base, right? So we have that to worry about now. So now we'll bring in another pitcher. We'll bring in Hunter. He is a left-handed pitcher, and he gets the first out. He does not get the second out. Got runners on the corners now. Do get a second out, but a runner does score, so we're only up by 1, but we do manage to get ourselves out of that 7th inning, but we don't get anything in return. I will bring in another pitcher. This time, going to bring in a setup guy, and I'm going to bring in Mughal for this one. Can we get a clean 8th inning? Yes, we do. Okay, we got that clean 8th inning. That's what I was looking for. We're up by 1 coming into the 9th. Can we finish potentially season number 1 of our baseball season on a high note? We got a 2-run lead. And now we're going to bring in our closer, Mueller. 1.8 ERA on the season. He gets the first out. He gets the second out. And we get the third out, baby. Let's go. We win by a final score of 7-5, boys. Doing so courtesy of 3 errors from Wichita State. So we get it done. Bravo gets credited with his 2nd win of the season. And that was what I was worried about, man. We end up not even making it to that conference tournament. It was what I was expecting. But we at least finish on a high note. We do win the series against Wichita State. So we will finish the year 15-32. So next episode, what's going to happen since baseball season is officially over for us? It's going to be an off-season episode. We're going to have the full baseball off-season. We will also have the remainder of the football season. And then that next episode, for those of you that aren't a YouTube member or in the Discord, I will be showing the players that signed for our football team, basketball team, and also our baseball team as well, so that you guys can, get an idea of who's available to replace as true freshmen, you know what I'm saying? So, gonna be a really good off-season episode, and I hope you guys are excited for it. If you are, make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you do happen to be brand new. And with that being said, this is John Jake Gaming on the mic signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.